good afternoon, good night, bonjour, wherever you are around the world, hello, and welcome to the exciting edition of the Transportation Hub Commentary Special. I'm your host with the most, N to the O to the R to the M to the A to the N. And what we'll be talking about today is everybody's favorite subject to talk about. Would it happen? Would it not happen? I am talking about the Woodhaven / Crossway Boulevard Q52 and Q53 Select Bus Service. And it's coming. And it will be implemented on Sunday, November 12th, 2017. As Kurt Angle will say, oh, it's true. It's damn true. Now, let's get this commentary cracking. What we'll be talking about on the agenda today for Woodhaven / Crossway Q52, Q53 Limited, Q52, Q53 Select Bus Service will be the overview, the project update, and the project timeline. Now note that this was created, that this PowerPoint presentation was created and presented to the Community Board 14 along on January 10th, 2017. So that was early this year. And we're in November now. Woodhaven / Crossway Boulevard SBS. Select Bus Service in New York City. Select Bus Service SBS is New York City's brand name for bus rapid transit, an improved bus service that offers fast, frequent, and reliable service on high ridership bus routes. SBS has brought on average 10 to 30% faster bus speeds, about 10% increase in ridership, more reliable service, customer satisfaction of 95%, safer streets and reduction in crashes. There are precisely 12 there are actually 15 select bus service routes operating in all 5 boroughs. What you have right now, and I'm going to say them in order as they were debuted. You got your BX12 SBS, your BX41 SBS, that's the Bronx. You got your Q44, your LaGuardia Link Q70 SBS. You got your B46, you got your B44 in Brooklyn. In Staten Island, you got your S79, and all in Manhattan, you got your M15, M34/M34A, formerly the M16/M34. You got your M60, and you got your M30. You got your M60, you got your M86, and you got your M23. There are some new routes that was debuted. You got your BX6 SBS. Oh, and I almost forgot. You got your M79 too. You got your M79 too as well. Select bus service features. Here is everything that Woodhaven Boulevard / Crossway Boulevard SBS will have. You have your off-board fare collection. You got your bus lanes. You got your transit signal priority. That's installed on majority of the newer buses. That says caution, bus is turning. Caution, bus is turning. Caution, bus is turning. With the transit signal priority, they are trying to make it similar to Nassau County's buses that says stand back, bus is turning. And the Spanish version, en podagada, con una más que la puerta. El autobús el la puerta. You got your passenger information, your improved station amnesties, and your pedestrian safety improvements. Woodhaven / Crossbay SBS corridor, based on the existing Q52 / Q53 limited bus routes. 30,000 or more daily riders. 14 miles long from Woodside all the way down south to the Rockaways. Important north and south transit corridor for Queens. Provides connections to 8 subway lines, over 20 bus routes, and the Long Island Railroad. Now, please note that the Q53 is the only bus route that serves the Long Island Railroad, not the Q52. Keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that the Q52 and the Q53 together will provide connections to the A, J, Z, E, F, M, and R lines, or I say E, F, G, R, and V lines. The Q53 further up north of Queens Mall will connect with the 7 train, the Jackson Heights bus terminal, the EFGRV 7 train, the Long Island Railroad, and the LaGuardia Link Q70 Select Bus Service. Oh, also mention about the Q52 extension along Auburn by the sea, but we're gonna get to it when we get to that slide. Community Board 14. On an average weekday, over 3,000 Q52 / Q53 trips starts in the Rockaways. Whether you live at Rockaway Park or Auburn, 13% of the trips start there. And about 170 Q52 / Q53 trips will start at Broadchow. 35% of Rockaway's Q52 / Q53 customers ride the bus to Queens Center Mall or North. Well, me, I don't call it Queens Center Mall. I drop the word center and I call it Queens Mall. We'll ride the bus to Queens Mall or North. Because as soon as that bus reaches Queens Mall, everybody gets off. Whether it's the Q52 that terminates there, or it's the Q53 that continues north up to Woodside. And majority of the trips starts there too as well. Like sometimes I'll be the rider on the Q53, and I get on the Q53 bus. It'll be light. The congestion on the bus will be light to medium, but as soon as that bus reaches Hoffman Drive and Woodhaven Boulevard, you'll have that long ass line. And you have people dipping in their cards, going into the bus. But when SBS launches on November 12th, 2017, you won't have to wait in line anymore. All you gotta do is put your card in the machine, and get your ticket. Now note that the Woodhaven / Crossbay Boulevard SBS is the 16th and 17th SBS routes, 16th and 17th bus routes together to join the New York City Bus Rapid Transit family, and the second and third one next to LaGuardia Link Q70 Select Bus Service to become a Select Bus Service route underneath the MTA Bus Company brand. And the fleet for the Q52 and Q53 will be 2017 New Flyer XD Excelsior Arctics. The bus is a low floor series bus, and has 3 doors we can enter and exit from. They're already operating along the Q44 Select Bus Service routes. Q44 Select Bus Service routes, in which, in that case, those new type of buses push all of the Nova LFS Arctics out of Queens, out of Queens. Right now, former Nova Bus LFS Arctic units are currently housed at the Michael J. Quill Depot, and there are some units that was demoted, stripped from Select Bus service and operating regular, normal local route service, local limited route service for the M101, M102, and M103 at the Tuskegee Airmen Depot. Moving on. Yeah. This is a community engagement that went on between 2014 to 2016. Now note, Woodhaven and Crossway Boulevard SPS didn't happen by magic, because remember, between Woodside, because remember, all these neighborhoods have to come together to make sure SBS on Crossway and Woodhaven Boulevard happen for the Q52 and Q53. It took time. It took meetings. It took fundings. It took street implementation to accomplish this goal. You got neighborhoods from Woodside, Jackson Heights, Elmhurst, Rego Park, Forest Park, Richmond Hill, Woodhaven, Howard Beach, and the Rockaways. So this did not come easy. It had to take the entire neighborhood these two routes operating on to come together to make SBS happen, because this can't happen all by itself. Remember that. You have to talk to assembly members, Congress people, get the community together, get the neighborhood together to voice their opinions on what they want along Woodhaven and Crossway Boulevard to make Select Bus service on the Q52 and Q53 happen. Originally, MTA and NYC Department of Transportation had eyes on Woodhaven Boulevard and Crossway Boulevard since 2008, and it took nearly 9 years later for Select Bus service to be implemented for this route, and it will happen coming on Sunday, November 12th. Corridor issues. Bus service is unreliable and slow during rush hours. Transit improvements are needed to better serve customers, especially in the Rockwoods. Pedestrian crossways are long and dangerous. Congestion leads to long and difficult trips for buses and drivers. Changing road widths and configurations make the corridor difficult to navigate. Now, as you can see, I don't know what these two people are doing right here. I don't know if they're trying to cross the road, but I didn't see no stoplight for them. But as long as they're safe, no car bounce them, it's all good. And you also have the 2012-2013 New Flyer C40LF on the Q53 bus route. Now note, the Q53 bus route is originally housed at the LaGuardia Bus Depot. I believe in either 2012 or 2013, LaGuardia gave the Q53 bus route to College Point, all the way up until early 2017, when the Q53 bus route was transferred from College Point back into LaGuardia for exchange for two bus routes, the Q19 and the Q23 to College Point. Yes, and people, remember this. The fleet for the Q52 and Q53 Select Bus service will be 2017 New Flyer XC60 Excelsior Arctics. 3-door bus where you can board, we can enter and exit at any door. The Q53 Select Bus service will be housed by the LaGuardia Bus Depot, while the Q52 will be housed by the JFK Bus Depot. Now about the Q52 is a Far Rockaway bus route. Now remember, the Q52 bus is a Far Rockaway bus route. Now remember, before MTA's invasion and takeover in 2006 of the 7 companies, before the two route, before we know these bus route, we know these depots as JFK and Far Rockaway and JFK. The both of them together were formerly called the Green Bus Lines Incorporated, or the Green Bus Line Company. Green Bus Lines Incorporated, or Green Bus Lines Company. Alright? So that is why the Q52 bus route is a Far Rockaway bus route, but it's housed by the JFK depot because remember this, because the Far Rockaway bus routes get all of their standard buses from the JFK depot, while the Far Rockaway depot houses the commuter fleet, the JFK depot houses the standard fleet, as well as the articulated bus fleet. That's where the Q52 SBS is going to be at. Remember that. Our project goal: transform Woodhaven and Crossway Boulevards into a complete street where buses operate quickly and reliably, bus customers safely and easily access bus stations, pedestrians are comfortable walking along and crossing the street, drivers get where they need to go at a safe and responsible speed. As you can see from my previous video where I uploaded the 2015 number 5365 and the 2017 number 6124 operating along the Q52 bus route, you will see SOS machines has been implemented at some of the stops. New redesigned bus stop pole, and at Jamaica Avenue, you know where it stop on sides where the streets are. Now they stop on the median because the median is reconfigured. We'll get to that on the next slide. Project update. Design update. 2017 draft designs complete and undergoing detailed design. 3 general traffic lanes with 1 bus-only lane remains in each direction. 27 SBS station pairs with all with fare payment machines. Target bus priority improvements along north of Queens Boulevard and south of 165th Avenue. Now remember, curbside SBS, medium-side SBS. See, from 61st Street all the way to Queens Boulevard will be curbside SBS stations. Targeted bus improvements between 61st Street and Queens Boulevard, Well, it's down south of Metropolitan Avenue, headed down to the Rockaways. So remember that. The median SBS stations, Jamaica Avenue, all the way down to Rockaway Boulevard. 91st Avenue is going to be an SBS stop. Really? Oh, 91st Atlantic Avenue. 101st Avenue is going to be an SBS stop. The Q52 and Q53 Limited never stopped at 101st Avenue. So, I don't know why they're stopping there now. And from south of Pitkin Avenue all the way down to the Rockaways, targeted bus improvements and the curbside bus lanes. Select bus service implementation. Q52/Q53 SBS launch with improved fare payment and branded service. Department of Transportation short-term implementation project with street resurfacing, roadway and pedestrian safety improvements, bus lanes and transit signal priority, and median bus stops along 1-3 miles of the corridor where service road exists. Oh look, it's the Orion 5. Detailed design plans in progress for 2017 implementation corridor wide. Example median bus station. You see, this is on my last video, this is where I filmed Jamaica Avenue and Woodhaven Boulevard. This is where I did my filming at the last video. Southwest median at Jamaica Avenue widened in winter of 2017, will resume in spring 2017. Additional intersection median with SBS median stations at 91st Street, 91st Rockaway Avenue, 91st, 101st Avenues, Rockaway Boulevard / Liberty Avenue. Fare payment machines to be installed when medians widen. Well, as you can see in the last video, SBS machines have been installed. They have been installed. And as you can see in this video, my last video as well, the medians have been widened. So currently the buses stop on the curbside. They're going to be, when SBS service launches, they're going to be stopping at the median. For Rockaways bound, the Q11, Q21 local will stop before the lights, and the Q52 and Q53 SBS will stop after. Will make a stop after the lights. That's Rockaways bound. Elmhurst, Queens Mall, and Woodside bound. Before the light, the local buses will stop there. Hopefully, the express buses will stop there too. Express buses will make the same stop as the local stop. So you catch my drift. And after the light, the SelectBusService will make a stop after the light. That is for Woodside. That is for Manhattan, Elmhurst, and Woodside bound buses. And for the other side I just mentioned before is for Howard Beach and the Rockaway bound buses. Okay, Community Board 14 design proposal summary. Targeted transit signal priority treatments. Quay jump lanes, pedestrian access improvements, off-board fare collection. Improved curbside stops, bus service, bus shelters and benches, wayfinders with next bus information. Full bus lanes are not anticipated. Q52 extension to be finalized. The Q52 extension has been finalized as of spring 2017. It has been extended from Beach 67th Street to Beach 54 Street. So, Q52 buses, either is limited now, which will be a select bus service in the next weeks or so, will be terminated at Beach 54 Street. Originally, it was supposed to make a plan to go to Far Rockaway, but Far Rockaway is too congested for that bus to get there. So customers who are on the Q52 bus in Auburn who want to go to Far Rockaway can make a transfer to the A train at either Beach 67th Street or Beach 59 or Beach 54 Streets. SBS Select Bus Service stop spacing. In order to improve travel time and reliability, SBS stops are spaced farther apart than local bus stops. In the Rockaways, the Q52/Q53 Limited currently makes many local stops. So you see here on the first arrow, you have local, which makes all the stops. Where you have the limited, which will make will skip a stop. Well, it operates like a skip stop. It'll stop there, skip a stop, stop there, skip a stop, stop there, skip a stop. It'll make all local stops afterwards. With Select Bus Service, it's just straight up skip stop, skip a stop, skip a stop, skip a stop, skip a stop. No local stops in between. Bus proposal in the Rockaways. Yes, 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 yes. As you can see, all proposed discontinued Q52/Q53 limited stops will be served by the Q22 or will be within 400-700 feet of a proposal Q52/Q53 SBS bus stop. So as you can see, the SBS stops for the Q53 and Q52 will be, well, I'm going to read it from left to right. Beach 116th, Beach 108, Beach 102, Beach 98, Beach 96, Beach 91st, Beach 84th, Beach 73rd, Beach 67th, Beach 59th Street, and Beach 54 Streets. All of the purple stops you see for Beach 69th Street consolidate to Beach 67th Street. Pulls them to stop discontinuation. For those of you who stops at who gets on or off at Beach 69th Street, will have to consolidate at Beach 69th Street. Beach 69th Street. Along Rockaway Beach Boulevard, and the Rockaway Freeway, where it has access to many public schools, junior high school, and the Beachtown High School. And proposed limited stops to be discontinued for local stops to be remain. So remember, between Elmhurst, compensation for the Q52 and Q53 SBS. Remember, between Elmhurst all the way down to Howard Beach, for your local service, you got your Q11 and your Q21, which will remain the same as it is now when SBS launches. In the Rockaways, you got your Q22 straight across the Rockaways. You got your Q22. That's it. I know for a fact that the Q21 and Q11 buses will accept Select Bus tickets when you want to transfer at a Select Bus stop for a local bus to get to your local stop. But the Q22 should accept tickets like that too. Yeah, they should. 27 SBS implementation benefits. Faster, more reliable bus service and improved customer satisfaction when riders pay with MetroCard or points before boarding. Reduce traffic conditions between buses and traffic and smoother general traffic flow. Safer, more complete streets for all users of the road. Whether you're walking, bicycling, or driving. As you can see, put your card in, get your ticket. Put your coins in, you get your ticket. And as you can see, inspectors checking for your ticket, either if you're getting on or off the bus. Project timeline. As you can see, 2016 designing and planning, 2017 project, fall 2016 early construction, implementation, fall 2017 SBS launch, 2018 and beyond capital planning / design, capital project, continue community output and outreach process. And 2017 project will be monitored and redefined through community feedback, technical analysis, and transportation goals for NYC. Project on schedule for fall 2017 SBS start. And fall 2017 is right because Woodhaven / Causeway Boulevard Q52 and Q53 select bus service will start on November 12th, 2017, and that is on a Sunday. Remember that date. Mark that date on your calendars. Riders to Q52 and Q53. Mark your calendars for November 12th, because SBS will happen. After all the bickering, after all those community board meetings, after all this rebellion against select bus service on Woodhaven Boulevard, it will happen on November 12th. SBS will launch along Woodhaven and Causeway Boulevards. Be prepared. Get prepared. Remember this. Remember that the Transportation Hub told you this. Get prepared. Your next steps. Winter 2017. Q52 extension details to be announced. Already done that. Spring 2017. Implementation of 2017 designs. Done that. Fall 2017. Q52/Q53 select bus service begins on Sunday, November 2nd. On Sunday, November 12th, 2017. Done. Donezo. And 2018 and on. Adjustment, monitoring, and evaluation period before capital project phase. Done. Thank you for your time. So guys, any comments, questions, or concerns on the Q52/Q53 Woodhaven / Causeway Boulevard select bus service, you can write it down in the comment section down below. So here's how the service operation hours is going to happen. The Q52 select bus service will start from 4 a.m. to 1 a.m. 4 a.m. to 1 a.m. daily. That's the Q52 select bus service. While the Q53 select bus service will operate at all times. The Q53 select bus service will operate 7 days a week. No joke, 7 days a week. And that's pretty much it. After all this bickering, after all this median widening, after all the bickering, after all the fighting stuff, select bus service will actually happen on November 12th. Okay guys, don't forget to check out my previous videos. Don't forget to read up on my blogger. I'm still working on that. I'm working on my blogger. Working on that blogger. And don't forget to catch up daily updates from the Transportation Hub YouTube channel. and on the Transportation Hub blogger as well. Sometime this fall or in December, which is next month, transportationhub.blogspot.com will become the brand new transportationhub.com. So stay tuned for that. Once again, this commentary has been brought to you by the Metropolitan Transportation Authority and the New York City Department of Transportation and the New York City Bus Rapid Transit, also better known as SelectBusService. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys down the line. And P.S. If you guys want to look at the map one more time, see what the real service looks like, you're going to see it right now after this commentary. And after you see the picture, you are going to see a new flyer, a 2016 new flyer XD60 running on the Q110 bus route, on Jamaica Avenue at 160th Street. Enjoy! And don't forget to subscribe to the Transportation Hub YouTube channel and click on that bell for new notifications. That way, when you click on that bell, you will know when I release a video. Enjoy!